So yesterday I said that the next video would be of my, or the beginning of my EX series cards, but I completely forgot that the E series cards came before that. So we're going to show off my 3 E series card collections, and, well, I don't have that much right now. I have 2 holos from Expedition, and you know it's an E series because of the little E symbol right there. These cards were mostly for I don't remember what it was called. I know I just don't remember right now. Somebody could leave it in the comments. Go ahead, but just know that I already know. It's just not popping in my head right now. But anyway, you would slide these cards. Well, you see these. They look like barcodes. They're called dot code strips. And well, looking at this wiggly tuff here, it's easier to see them. You slide these into a little thing that fits into your Game Boy, and it unlocks certain stuff and blah blah blah. And as I understand it, these weren't very popular. But anyway, the sets that these came with were awesome, and infamously are among the largest sets ever. Aquapolis, the one that's after Expedition. Well, I can explain while I show you. So these are my only 2 holos from this set, Gengar and Kingler. And nothing on this page. One here, Alakazam. But Aquapolis is the largest set ever made, 186 cards. Only a champ on that page. And I have like absolutely very little from these sets. So I'm just going to show you off the actual cards instead of showing you entire pages at a time. Oh, I forgot I had that Electabuzz. How about that? And while the sets are huge, I personally think they have among the best art ever made. When we get to the Aquapolis and Skyridge especially, then you'll be able to see it the best. And I don't have any crystal cards. I would love to get my hands on some someday. But I understand that, you know, they go for a lot and I'm not rich, so I'm not going to try to... Well, I have over half this page complete. That's nice. So, I'm happy with just getting them someday. They're not a priority right now. Not when I can get a bunch of other ultra rares for a whole lot less. So, we're getting to the end of Expedition here. And this was called Expedition Base Set. I guess they were hoping that people would think that the E stood for Expedition Series, but not really. There was Expedition Base Set, and then there was Aquapolis and Skyridge. Expedition as a set was never heard of again. And with the water energy, that was the end of Expedition. Now we're on to Aquapolis. And actually, for being the largest set ever made, I think I have a pretty good amount right now. Again, no crystal cards, and I only have, I think, 2 holos, Bellossom and Muck. But still, I'm very happy with what I do have, because at my local league, people just do not collect the older cards. They only collect the newer cards. So whenever someone pops in on vacation or something, and they have these older cards, I always jump on them, try to get as many of them as possible. And you'll notice with a bunch of my cards, they have dirt on them. I try to remove the dirt as much as possible, but there's a few with creases and stuff like that, and, you know, that's impossible to get rid of. Really, since I'm going after one card from every single set, I'm happy with whatever condition I can get. My immediate goal is just to get a complete master set, one card from every set, regardless of condition. And after I'm done with that, then I'll go back and make a once list. I haven't made a once list just because it would be so large and I would have to update it every single week. It wouldn't be worth it. I would make a once list of my replacements, you know, what isn't mint or isn't mint enough, I guess. For example, this Forest Guardian card is perfect. It's as gem mint as it could possibly get. Same with Juggler and Pokemon Fan Club. But over here, Super Energy Removal 2 is, it has a few creases. If you were to look at the back, it's not the best. So I would probably ask for a new one of those, but the others, if they're good enough, then I'd go with them. So, and then this set ends with well, it doesn't end with Rainbow Energy, but that's the farthest back I've got. This is a beautiful reverse hollow Rainbow Energy. Actually, that angle right there picks it up very beautifully. Look at that. So that's as far back into Aquapolis as I got. Now we're going to Skyridge. I have a hollow Raikou. I believe that's my one hollow. I have even less of this than I do of Aquapolis. So this, as you can see, there are 2 pages of nothing. Reverse Nidoqueen. I like the Nidoqueen cards. I like to pick them up whenever I can. And I've decided when Helioptile cards come out, I will start a Helioptile collection. If you were to search on YouTube for a Bulbasaur card collection, you'll find someone who only collects Bulbasaur cards. He has a whole binder full of, I think it's upwards of 200 Bulbasaur cards from base set, and then another 200 spread out across the other sets. So I'm planning on starting something like that with Helioptile because that's my favorite Pokemon. I would do that with Latios, which was my favorite Pokemon up until Helioptile was revealed, but you know, Latios, there's so many Latios cards to go after right now, and all of them are very, very expensive because it's legendary. There's Latios EX, and there's Latios Star, and actually I'm nearing the end of Aquapolis, so I better shut up. In fact, that's it. Bounce Energy is the last card I have from, I said Aquapolis, didn't I? Skyridge. So, Bounce Energy is the last card I have. Just to show you how big these sets are, only these 3 sets. I'm trying to get my hands wrapped around it. There we go. Kind of hard to see, but this is really, really thick. All these pages, a mere 3 sets. Usually, especially nowadays, you would see this many pages, 4 or 5, even 6 sets, but nope. 186 cards in Aquapolis, 184 in Skyridge, and 165 in Expedition. So I guess I'm done rambling now. Sorry if my talking was a turnoff, but anyway, as you can see over here, that will be the beginning of my EX series collection. I will show that video off tomorrow. Thanks for everyone for watching.